Hey, like coast to coasters and left coasters. Here's Krush. All you guys were asking me how I did Krush's four-wheel steering. As you can see, there's the rear. There's the front. Got something binding. Gotta figure it out again. I think the Crawford steering went off. How I set the radio up. Throttle. I got it disconnected so the wheels don't roll. There's the throttle right there. This is the rear steer. This is the front steer. So if anybody went to drive it and they were used to a stick radio, everything's still pretty much the same except for the rear steer. Just servo reverse it so when you go to the right, the wheels actually turn left, which is the way you want it to do since it rotates. See, if I go into the right, the wheels are now going to turn to the left on the rear, so they actually rotates around the corner. LRM ESC, FM Conquest radio. This is the rear steer servo. Down here is the front steer servo. As you can see, there's the rear steer. Front steer you can't really see too well. You do also have to drill out or cut out the chassis a little bit for the control arms since they do change. Flip her upside down. Rear steer, front steer, crab, crab. That's how you do it. It's pretty simple. Takes a little bit of ingenuity. That's what we used to do back in the day. Back in the 80s and 90s when we had them, to make them do the more realistic turning. I also have the Crawford servo eliminator kit on there, as you can see. They're metal, actually aluminum. The plastic servo savers do end up breaking when you do this kit. There's mod to them. They're weak. Also helps it with the steering. Instead of like if you have your normal Clod setup, you notice it steers more with the rear than it does the front. Also eliminates some of that. The only thing I recommend is you do put a servo saver on the servo itself. So, there's Krush. That's how I did it, guys.